Good afternoon, friends. Today in Advanced Astrology 20th episode, let us proceed to learn the rest of Yogarishta. So, next one, Sun and Moon should be placed in the 8th house, and Dragon Tail means Rahu should be placed either in 4th or in 9th house, and Mars should be placed in the 2nd house without any benefic influence, and Jupiter and Venus should not be in quadrant. It is the Yogarishta for the native. Means Yogarishta means fatal for his longevity. Next one, maximum quadrant should be occupied by malefic planet. Lagna Lord should be in the 8th house and should be weak, and Moon sign Lord should be under malefic influence, and no strong benefic planet should place in the quadrant. It is the Yogarishta. Next one, from the moon sign, malefic planet should be placed in 8th house without any benefic influence, and rest of benefic planets should be placed in 3rd, 6th, 9th or 12th house, and weak moon should be placed in 6th or 8th house. It is the Yogarishta for the native. Next one, Sun and Mars should be placed in the ascendant without any benefic influence, and weak moon should be placed either in 9th or in 5th house, and weak Jupiter should be placed in the 5th navamsa of movable sign. Means Jupiter in ascendant, Jupiter should be in movable sign and should be placed in its 5th navamsa, and should not be in quadrant or trikona, and strong Venus should not be in the quadrant. It is the Yogarishta. Next one, maximum quadrant should be occupied by malefic planet and without any benefic influence, and weak moon should be placed in 6th or 8th house without any benefic influence. It is the Yogarishta. Next one, maximum quadrant should be occupied by malefic planet, and Sun and Moon should be occupied, placed in the ascendant, and should be under malefic influence. No strong benefic should be placed in the quadrant. It is the Yogarishta. Next one, all the planets either should be placed in the sign of malefic planets or in the navamsa of malefic planet, and no planet should be in the 8th house, and they should not have any benefic influence. In that case, if any strong benefic placed in the quadrant, even then it is the Yogarishta. Weak moon, next one, weak moon should be placed in the 8th house with a malefic planet without any beneficial influence, and eighth lord should be in quadrant, Lagna lord should be weak, and no strong benefic planet should be in the quadrant. It is the Yogarishta. Next one, Mars should be placed in the ascendant without any benefic influence, but it should not be its own sign. And Saturn and Sun should be placed along with in any quadrant. Lagna lord should be weak, and no strong benefic planet should be placed in the quadrant. It is the Yogarishta. Malefic planets should be placed second, eighth, or 12th house, and they should not have any connection with dragon tail or moon. And no strong benefic planet should be placed in the quadrant. It is the Yogarishta. The last one, all the benefic planets should be placed third, sixth, or 12th house under malefic influence. And Saturn and Moon should be placed in the 8th house. Saturn either should be retrograde or afflicted by Ketu or in its debilitated sign. It is the Yogarishta for the native. So friend, I think you will be benefited by this video. So at last, let me say, don't follow these yoga without considering Arishtbhanga yogas. If there is a strong Arishtbhanga yoga in the horoscope, all the balarishta and yogarishta will be cancelled, and the native will get the longevity according to Yogayu. As you know, I have already taught you the about the yogas of long life. Now, after the Arishtbhanga yoga, I will tout about the short life and medium life yogas. So please like, share, and subscribe as much as possible, and provide your valuable views, because for subscribing, for liking, you don't have expense a single penny, but it will boost my morale. So thank you. Thanks for